From items obtained through evil demons to items obtained from heavenly gods, we count down RuneScape's top 10 melee weapons. Number 10. The Barrel Chest Anchor. Now, this is obtained by killing the barrel chest at the end of the Great Brain Robbery. And to use it, you will need 60 attack and 40 strength. Now, for this, you will get a damage of 1385 and an accuracy of 1197. So since the quest for the Great Brain Robbery doesn't have many requirements, I think this is a pretty decent weapon for the level. Number 9. The Abyssal Whip. Now this is obtained by killing Abyssal Demons and requires a 70 attack to use. And on the exchange it will cost you just under 80k, and for this you will get a damage of 672 and an accuracy of 1486, and also is the fastest speed. This can also be obtained with a Whipvine to make it slightly better. For the price, and if you use a Whipvine as well, it is a very decent weapon. Number 8. Barrows Melee Equipment. And these are obtained by completing the Barrows minigame and require 70 attack each to wield. So they have costs between 100k and 1.9 million and all have the same stats of 1564 damage and a 1486 accuracy. Each armor set does have its own special attack, so some are better than others. Personally, in my opinion, Darok's is the most effective. Number 7. Zamorak's Spear. Now this is obtained through killing the Zamorak boss and his minions in the God Balls dungeon and requires 75 attack to wield. Now for the cost of just over 4 mil, you will get a damage of 1.676k and an accuracy of 1694, and also you will get a slight prayer bonus of 2 and also has an average accuracy. Personally, I would only recommend using this weapon if you're killing water fiends or the corporal beast. Number 6. The Saradomin Sword. Now this item is obtained by killing the Saradomin boss and her bodyguards. It requires 75 attack to use. On the Grand Exchange it will cost you 993k, and for this you will get a damage of 1378 and an accuracy of 1694. You will also get a prayer bonus of 2. Now the reason this is slightly higher ranked is because it is also the fastest two-handed weapon in the game. Number 5. God Swords. Now these are obtainable through the smithing skill by attaching the hilt of one of the swords to a God Sword blade, which are dropped by the God Wars dungeon bosses. Now each God Sword has the same stats. It is a damage of 1676 and an accuracy of 1694. Determining on a special attack, the Armador 150%, Bandos 200%, Saradomin 175 and Zamorak 180%. So obviously in my opinion Armadil is the best. Number 4. Vesta Longsword. This is obtained by killing revenants in the Chaos Elemental deep in the wilderness and requires 78 attack in order to use. For the cost on the Grand Exchange of just under 12 mil, you will get a damage of 955 and an accuracy of 1829. But due to this weapon only lasting an hour before it degrades to nothing, I would recommend avoiding this at all costs. Number 3. Chaotic Weaponry. Now these are obtained only through the Dungeoneering skill and require 80 attack and 80 Dungeoneering to use. They can be purchased with 200,000 Dungeoneering tokens. And for this you will get a damage of 980, an accuracy of 1924, and they are fast. So for the time and effort put into getting these, I would personally just save up and get Drygores. Number 2. Drygore Weaponry. Now these are obtained by killing the Kelfat King and require 90 attack to wield. There are 3 varieties: the Longsword, which costs 56.3 million GP, the Mace, which is 47.8 million GP, and the Rapier, which is 53.5 million GP. And the damage for the Longsword and Rapier is 1002, and for the Mace it is 864, and the accuracy for all of them is 2458. Personally, I would highly recommend getting these items over something, say, Chaotic. And number 1. Noxious Scythe. Now this is obtained by combining a Spider Leg and a Rexy Fang, obtained by killing a Raxor. Now on the Grand Exchange this will cost you 427 million gold, and for this you will get a damage of 2011 and an accuracy of 2458. Currently the best weapon in the game. Also it has a special attack that allows you to summon a spider, which will take half of your damage for you. Okay, so if you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to punch the like button, leave a comment down below and also subscribe. Also, if you wish to follow me on my Twitter feed, there's going to be a link down below. Last thing to say, I'm XStarKillerX, and I will see you in the next countdown.